stream, but today is not a happy live stream because
No.
um a lot of wrestlers lost their jobs today.
Yeah.
Unfortunate news on wrestlers. It started like I believe at 1 o'clock,
Mm.
where a bunch of main roster stars got released from WWE, like Mustafa Ali, Emma, Elias,
Mm.
Top Dollar, Rick Boogs, Riddick Moss, Aaliyah, Shelton Benjamin, and Dolph Ziggler. So
Mm.
those names are absolutely massive names to get released
Mm.
on the main roster. Like Ali.
Yeah.
Ali was supposed to get a championship match against Dom at No Mercy, September 30th. I don't even know what went wrong there.
Prior to that, he was asking for his release. He was
Right.
asking for his release,
And they did
asking
not.
for his release, and they wouldn't release him.
Right.
And then he basically started performing and getting active more and
Getting a push in NXT.
and had a championship match coming up,
Right.
and then he's released.
Right. It makes absolutely no sense.
I'm done.
Like it doesn't make any sense.
One of my favorites.
I love Ali. Ali is very talented, and wherever he goes, he's gonna go crazy,
Yeah.
and he will be a star
Yes.
no matter what he does.
Yes. I think he's going to be awesome wherever he goes because he has great ring presence.
Mhm.
So
Great ring abilities and all the high fly moves.
yeah,
Like
he's awesome.
yeah.
Yeah.
The next release, Emma, which Emma is, you know, it's crazy because Emma, we haven't seen her on TV in a minute. Unless you watch Main Event, which we haven't really watched it in a long time.
Mm-hmm.
But Emma got released as well as her fiance Riddick Moss,
Oh yeah, I didn't
which is
realize
Madcap
that.
Moss.
Madcap.
So
Yeah.
they got released together,
Oh
which
my
is
gosh.
absolutely terrible.
Wow.
Madcap, I felt like had a big future ahead. I was a Madcap
yeah,
fan.
me
After he
too.
left Corbin, I was a
Yeah.
huge
Fan.
Madcap fan because
Yeah.
Madcap,
I saw
he
so much
broke out.
potential.
yeah, he broke out
With
as a
him.
star.
Yeah.
So
I didn't.
I don't
This
know.
is unexpected. Just
Very.
the people that they've released. It's like wow. Oh my gosh, who's making these decisions?
Yeah.
But
TKO is making these decisions. Rick Boogs, someone that I really could not care more about getting released, and I'm just gonna be honest, I did not care
yeah, he really
about him
did
getting
not.
released.
Absolutely. Did
I was
not.
like, oh, okay,
okay, understood.
understood. I see why,
Right.
I don't want anyone to lose their job, but he was just not it.
Yeah.
He was not it.
And I'm biased.
He was good with Shinsuke.
Right.
With Shinsuke, he was great.
I love the guitar playing.
But by himself, let's be real. What was this man doing? What was he doing?
Not what was he doing. Well, I think he was trying to wrestle. He was trying to perform. I guess.
He was, I guess. I guess.
Hmm.
Top Dollar from Hit Row. They know him as Flop Dollar.
Yeah.
When he did that Tauntaun Hill over the top rope and flopped, which was not funny, but it was funny at the same time because that was hilarious when they was calling him Flop Dollar. But either way, how do you release one member, the rapper of Hit Row, because Swerve was a rapper of Hit Row, but Top Dollar is a rapper of Hit Row. So it's like, how do you release him but don't release B-Fab or Sean A.D. Adonis?
He's the main person. Top Dollar is one of the main people.
Well, they're all main points, but Swerve was the leader of Hit Row, and they fired him.
Yeah, he got rid of it.
But he went to AEW. Had he stayed, inactive, maybe they would have brought him back too. But he went to AEW, and it's been the best thing he's ever done because he's doing really well in AEW. I love his gimmick right now. But I don't know. We might see them get let go as well because I don't know. Honestly, don't know what they're gonna do with B-Fab or Sean D. Adonis unless they become single stars. I don't know. Aaliyah is one I really want to talk about because I liked Aaliyah.
I liked Aaliyah. She had
Aaliyah was amazing to me.
Yes, she had.
And I remember we saw Aaliyah live in a dark match when we went to SmackDown.
Yes.
And she went against who she went up against?
Liv, was it?
Liv, yes.
Liv Morgan.
Liv Morgan. Mm-hmm. And they did the little roll around the ring.
Yeah.
That was so funny. Like,
yeah.
But
like a tumbleweed.
Yeah.
Human tumbleweed. Rolling around the ring, but it was just.
You remember when she beat Natalya in 3.17 seconds?
Yeah.
And she had that record?
Yeah, beat her record. Yeah.
Like, she was great. She became women's tag champions with Rhea. Raquel. Raquel, my bad. Mm-hmm. Raquel Rodriguez. I like that reign only lasted 30 days.
But it was still I was impressed with her.
Yeah, and then they just randomly sent her back to Performance Center to develop, and then haven't seen her since then, and then now she's let go.
Yeah.
And it's like, why? I don't see what the issue was with her. If she wasn't fitted to be on the main roster, why did you guys call her up in the first place?
Right. Who made that decision to call her up?
Like, I could see sending her back to NXT because they do that with a lot of people. Mm-hmm. Shoot, they sent Becky Lynch back to NXT. Don't mean nothing's wrong with her.
No.
But they just brought her back for her to win the NXT Women's title. Yep. So something she's never won.
And
also to elevate the brand in the women's division. Mm-hmm. Which she's doing a great job so far.
Absolutely. She's bringing attention to NXT. A bit amount of attention.
Because everybody knows Becky Lynch.
Absolutely.
Like, she's one of the biggest women's wrestlers today.
And she's drawing out the talent because the talent want to face her. They want to challenge her because she's supposed to be one of the best in the business. Mm-hmm. She's supposed to be the GOAT at this point in time of the women's division. So she's basically definitely attracting a lot of attention to not only the NXT roster as a whole, but she's drawing that talent out because they are challenging her. They are coming and they're attacking her. They're, it's a lot to the story. There's a whole storyline around Becky Lynch now and NXT. So,
right,
absolutely,
yeah, Becky Lynch. Definitely, I feel like people say that she buried Tiffany Stratton. I don't think so. I think Tiffany's going to win back the title at No Mercy, to be exact. I don't think Becky's going to keep the title on. I think she's going to go back to Raw, but she's bringing eyes. Like, on Raw, Natalya called her a selfish ginger witch or something. I was like, she did not call Becky a ginger.
Ginger witch. Mm-hmm. I think it was because of the hair.
I think so, but Becky's not a ginger.
Becky is not a ginger.
She's not a ginger.
She's not a ginger and she's not a witch.
Right.
She's
not. She's not. Becky's great.
She may be ambitious.
Natalya, put some respect on Becky's name. Don't make me come for you, Natalya. Because you say you're the bolt and you're not.
Natty is the bolt.
Don't make me come for you, Natalya.
Natty's the bolt.
Is she though?
Yeah, she's the bolt. Come on.
Okay, Natalya's great. She's a legend.
She's a legend in her own right.
Future Hall of Famer. For sure.
Absolutely. I don't know when she's ever going to win a title again, but she is excellent.
You don't need to win titles to be a Hall of Famer.
Clearly, you don't.
Look at all the Hall of Famers that have not won a WWE title, but still be in Hall of Fame.
Yeah. I want her to see.
And
I want to see her.
She's won the championships twice, and the women's tag team titles. She's won her share of titles.
Yeah.
Whether she gets any more, I don't know.
I know. I would want her to get more, though. That's the thing. I would want her to.
Shoot, we wanted Dana Brooke to get a title.
Oh my gosh! Dana Brooke! They let go Dana Brooke. That hurt me to my heart and my soul because Dana Brooke is one of my... He will tell you. I always was a Dana Brooke fan.
Since 2016, when she was with Charlotte.
Absolutely.
She was always a Dana Brooke fan.
Love her. And only because I feel like she had so much potential. Like, she's a good wrestler. You know, I don't see, you know.
I love her NXT work. Her NXT work is amazing.
And all of the comments, you know,
mean comments
on her on Twitter. It's like, oh my gosh, people, please, she's great. You know, she's not Becky, she's not Charlotte, she's not, you know, Sasha or Bailey, but she's Dana.
She's Dana Brooke. She's her own character, her own person.
And she did well in her own.
I honestly feel
talent.
like she should have been brought up to the main roster because her NXT work was very good in my opinion. I love the stuff she was doing with the girl she was protege at the time. I don't know who, I forget her name.
I don't know who you're talking about either,
but she was protegeing somebody. But yeah, that was a big shock. Like, people were always saying, like, on Twitter, like, how did she avoid? And they spoke too soon. And it's like,
yeah,
they spoke too soon.
I honestly feel as though Dana Brooke deserved better than that.
Right. I feel like she deserved better than that too. Another release, WWE Future Hall of Famer Shelton Benjamin.
Oh, another one. Broke my heart. Most of these releases are some of my favorite wrestlers. And Shelton Benjamin has been in the game for a long time.
I believe he's been with, like, as far as WWE, and since 2001 in OVW with Brock Lesnar. That was when they were in OVW, the OVW class of 2001. And then he was brought up to WWE, I believe, 2003, which he just had his 20-year anniversary. 2003, he came up, immediately joined Team Angle, was probably one of my favorite factions. I love Team Angle when they became, all of them were champions. Kurt Angle was the WWE champion, and they were the tag champs. And then, after that, they broke away from Kurt Angle. They became the world's greatest tag team with Charlie Haas, and they went on to have a great reign, feuding with Eddie Guerrero, Tajiri, Eddie, and Chavo. Like, Shelton had some great matches, and don't forget, he went to Raw 04, challenged Triple H his first night on Raw, beat Triple H twice.
Yes.
Shelton Benjamin was doing the thing in 04, then beat Chris Jericho for the Intercontinental title in Taboo Tuesday 04. When he wasn't even, like, supposed to be in that match because you had to vote, and Jericho and him didn't know who was going to win. They had to call that match on the fly. And then you go 5, he turned heel, you know, of course, joined up with his mama. You know, you remember his mom? Thea, his mom.
Yes,
and then he was the Intercontinental champion with his mom by his side. That was
that was great.
The funniest
oh my gosh.
Shelton Benjamin did. Like, Shelton Benjamin is a legend.
He is a legend.
Like, his stuff is golden.
Absolutely.
And, like, even, like, I believe he went to ECW 07, 08. He had the blonde hair.
Oh yeah,
and that was a good time for him too.
Absolutely,
he won the United States Championship from, who was that? He won it from, I believe it was MVP. I could be wrong on that, but he was U.S. champion back then. And then after that, 2010, he got released from WWE. And then he came.
This isn't his first release.
No, he came back 2016, became tag team champions with Chad Gable.
Okay, yeah.
And then after that, he didn't really do much until the pandemic when he became tag champions and joined up the Hurt Business with Cedric Alexander.
Yes.
And that was the last thing he really did after the Hurt Business broke apart.
Oh my God.
They didn't really do much.
But him and Cedric Alexander was just
a great tag
team, and they just was wrestling on Main Event.
Yeah.
If not last week or a week before or what have you. So, you know, that's recent, you know, body of work that have happened with them or whatever. And they were still a good tag team. They were still, you know, together. And who expected this, you know, turn of events?
I didn't.
I definitely did not. So we wish him the best of luck in his future endeavors, as well as all of the superstars that have been released or what have you. But Shelton Benjamin, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
We're going to miss you in the WWE. And I hope, you know, they, you know,
could work it out, bring him back.
Bring him back or wherever he decides to go, because he is awesome.
I do believe they will induct him, though.
into the Hall of Fame. That'd be great.
Yeah, Shelton Benjamin.
He deserves it.
Yeah,
he deserves
it.
And
I feel like it's such a slap in the face.
Didn't he just celebrate his
20 years?
20, yeah, it's 20 years.
I feel like if they could have like demoted him, not be a wrestler, but like have him be backstage.
Right, something.
Something, but don't release him.
Don't release him.
Don't
My
fire
gosh.
man. The man that's giving you 20 years.
20 years in the business. So.
Another one. What was a shock? Elias.
Oh. Walk with Elias, WWE means. Walk with Elias. I loved him. He was one of my favorites, and one of the biggest things that me and Young Voice had an argument about was the whole Ezekiel, him being Ezekiel, and I believe that he was not Ezekiel, that there was really a little brother or what have you. Shame on me. But
he literally revealed it today.
He revealed it today that he was Ezekiel the whole time.
I've been telling you the whole time.
I didn't believe it because of the, it didn't look like him or what have you.
What do you mean?
It didn't look like him. It didn't look like him at all.
He literally just shaved his beard, mommy.
And he cut his hair. He cut his hair and he shaved his beard because he had the long hair. Remember? And he had the beard and the mustache and everything. So
all he did was cut it short.
Oh my gosh.
And then he came back as Elias, put on a fake beard. And then...
Oh, that was fake when he came back?
Yes.
Oh, so I thought that he had grew it back out.
No, he eventually grew it back out after months of growing it. And then he came back as Elias with the fully grown beard. And then he was never Ezekiel again.
Oh my gosh. I loved him though. I loved him when he got on. I loved him when he was in the middle of the ring. It was all dark. He's sitting on the stool, getting ready to play his song. He would do his spiel and talk about, his upcoming album or whatever. He was getting ready to sing a song or whatever. And as soon as he'll play like one or two strings, somebody will come out and interrupt him. And I would be so disappointed because I actually want to hear the song.
Right.
But I think, in all honesty, he probably never had a song.
No, he never had a song.
That's the funny part.
He never had a song.
I don't think he ever had a song, but I mean,
he actually wrote songs. But
I'll be ready to hear his songs.
Every time he would try to sing a song, somebody interrupt. The best person I liked for him to get interrupted by was either The Undertaker or John Cena. Like that, I like that one.
Oh my gosh, it was.
But that was a difficult release.
Yes.
In itself, because Elias was a great wrestler.
I love Elias.
He was amazing. The fact that they didn't put him in any program with people. I mean, he could have been next in line to face Seth. People might say that's a stretch, but I love him and Seth's matches.
Yes.
The match they had at Money in the Bank 2018 was a great match.
Elias was fire. Let's be clear. He was an awesome wrestler. And I think he could have went up against some of the best of them, and he would have basically been great to me. That's just my opinion.
He would have been awesome.
Awesome. I mean, great matches could have definitely happened, between a lot of good superstars,
Definitely.
So.
The next releases was a 2-for-1 special. The Maximum Male Models.
Oh my goodness.
Marseille. And Messoir.
Oh gosh.
What you think about that?
I'm not surprised.
I'm not shocked either. When's the last time we seen them? Since they broke apart from LA Knight and Maxine Dupree?
Yeah.
We haven't seen them since.
Right. So.
And I don't think they've wrestled on Main Event.
Right.
They've just been inactive.
Right. So.
They just been on the.
That wasn't like.
The list Braun Strowman's on. Braun Strowman is injured. So he needs to be on that list. But they're on that list and they're medically cleared.
Right. So I didn't. When I saw that, I was
miscellaneous.
Like, okay. I guess.
No, Mansoor, because I'm not calling Mansoor no more. Mansoor was a great wrestler. I love when they go to Saudi shows and they used to bring him. And he used to win every time. He would never lose in Saudi Arabia.
Absolutely.
And Marseille, he was Mace, part of Retribution. He was good. He was alright. He was a commentator. I liked him as a commentator.
Mm-hmm.
They could have brought him back as a commentator.
Yeah.
Put him in NXT with Booker T. I feel like that would be very funny. Comical, for sure.
Yes.
Him and Booker T.
Yes, him and Booker T.
And
Absolutely.
Big Joseph, I think that would be a good trio. Anyway, next release was Commander Aziz, a.k.a. Dabakato. He used to be with Apollo Crews. Oh, yes,
with Apollo Crews.
Yeah. He was doing some big things in NXT, too.
That was shocking.
Yes.
Because he was like the next big... He's another giant.
Yeah.
So what I want to see him versus
Omos.
MVP... Yes, guy. Omos.
Yeah.
Him versus Omos. That would have been massive.
That would have been amazing.
Crazy.
I would have loved to see
Battle of the Giants. Because they're both giants.
Yeah.
But he, unfortunately...
Got released
today as well. And what did you see as far as potential with him?
I mean, Dabakato was doing some good stuff in NXT. I would have thought maybe he would have went on to challenge for the North American title. Mm-hmm. If anything, not the NXT title. But he was doing some stuff in NXT. It was decent, you know.
Didn't expect it, though.
No.
It was unexpected.
No.
Most of these releases were unexpected.
All of them were unexpected. Except for Rick Boogs, though.
Except for Rick Boogs.
Next release was Shanky.
Oh, yeah. The dancing.
Yeah.
Yeah, he liked to dance.
With Samantha Irvin.
Yes.
Yeah, he was a part of Jinder Mahal's group.
Yeah.
At first, you know.
His faction. Oh,
Which I'm shocked they didn't release Veer Mahan. Where's Veer at? Mm-hmm. I feel like more is coming. I don't think this is over.
I don't think it's over either.
I don't think it's over. Like, I just don't. Because there's a lot of people that haven't been on TV that I feel like is gonna get released. Like, I feel like Omos is safe because Vince is there and Vince loves Omos because he's a giant. Mm-hmm. But I feel like Apollo Crews need to be on his toes. Karrion Kross need to be on his toes.
Matt Riddle.
He could get released. Johnny Gargano need to be on his toes. Candice LeRae.
Well, we don't want to speak into the atmosphere.
Riddle. I love Riddle. I'm a Riddle fan. But everything Riddle has done and gotten into over the past few years of him being in WWE, and they fired Jeff Hardy just because he walked out of an event. Granted, that wasn't right, but to go boo-boo, you know?
Did you just see it?
You know, he had to.
He had to go relieve himself.
Yeah. He had to go use the bathroom. So...
And he didn't want to do it in the ring on himself.
Right. No. Not like John Cena did.
Well, just spill the tea.
I mean, it's out there. People know already.
It's facts.
He revealed it to Nikki Bella on Total Bella. So it's not like it's a secret.
Right. So they released him behind that, so...
And also because they thought he was drinking alcohol while he was wrestling. That's not, no.
And he wasn't.
And AEW too.
Right.
They suspended the man for a DUI, you know, for a long time.
Right.
So if Jeff Hardy could be accountable for stuff,
his actions, then...
So can Matt Riddle.
Yeah. That's true.
That's all I'm going to say. I don't think he should get fired. I think he just need to get suspended indefinitely.
Wow.
Just like, without pay. Just like everybody else does. Just like they did Sasha and Naomi.
What? We just really don't know.
We going there. That's just what's going on. We're going there. We're on the subject of releases.
Yeah.
And let goes and suspensions. We're going there.
Okay.
We're talking about it all because...
Just gonna let it all hang out.
Yeah.
Okay. You feeling a little some type of way.
Yeah, because Sasha and Naomi, they walked out.
Yeah.
You know, I feel like suspension was definitely supposed to happen.
Right.
But then they didn't come back, and it was like, well, what happened? Either way, let's get off that because that's not relevant right now.
That's not relevant right now, but I will say that them walking out, they had their reasons for walking out, and you know, none of us was there.
I wasn't there, so I can't speak.
I wasn't there, so I can't speak on it.
Right. Personally, I was not there.
Personally, I was not there.
So I cannot talk about this subject. So we're going to move on. We're going to stroll on.
That's what all the superstars, if you watch any of the interviews, that's what all of them said.
We weren't there.
Booker
T.
Oh my gosh.
Who else?
Wasn't it Bailey?
Bailey. Yeah, Bailey. Bailey said that. It was hilarious.
Oh my god.
Bailey was
Charlotte,
yeah, broke his skull section.
They all said it. It was like,
yeah, I wasn't there. But yeah, because Charlotte was on break during that time, so she was like, yeah, I wasn't there. But I mean, I feel for my girl.
Yeah, if ever you go back and watch them and they bring up that particular situation and incident, they all said the same thing. It was like,
I wasn't there.
I wasn't there.
Who was there?
Can we talk to somebody who was there?
Who was there that night? I didn't speak to Becky, Oscar, Nikki Cross, those people that were there that night.
Because everybody they interviewed, they weren't there.
They were not there. I need to talk to who was there.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, another release, Quincy Elliott, which I need to look up who that was.
Yeah, he was someone in NXT. I'm not familiar of who he is either. Okay.
Okay, so that
Oh.
Super Diva Quincy Elliott.
Okay.
Never knew him, never seen him.
Never, even though he was in it. Okay.
I guess that was
like
warranted.
Wow.
I don't know.
Well, like the last TV appearance was in September last year.
Well, yeah, that we see 2022, I think. Was he injured? Like, what happened?
Right.
Never seen him.
Never knew who he was. Who he is.
Never seen him. But Bryson Montana is somebody I used to see a lot and watch on NXT. Which I'm shocked to see his return. I thought, big things was ahead. He used to also compete on Level Up as well. But I just don't know what to say about these releases.
Me neither.
Like, they're just a lot.
It's a lot to digest and take in. Yeah. And it's a little overwhelming, just as they were happening. Like, oh my gosh.
Yeah. Okay, so I don't know who this is. Yusela Leon got released as well.
She was an NXT superstar?
Yeah. And I don't know. Like, I may have seen her, but I don't know her. Like when I see her name, like. Yeah. I feel like. Did I spell her name right?
I don't know if you did or not.
Yulisa. Okay. Oh, it's like Yulisa.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. I see. Okay, so yeah, I've seen her. Oh, I remember her. Mm-hmm. Oh, wow. So, so I had no idea. Wow. And she was on SmackDown for appearance.
Yeah. So.
Wow. So they got rid of her. And one of the last ones, and I say the very most heartbroken one for last, the Dolph Ziggler.
My goodness, my favorite.
Like, literally.
Oh, Dolph Ziggler has over 20 years?
20 years.
In the WWE.
Over 1,000 matches.
He's wrestled with some of the greatest in the ring. He's one of the greatest. I feel like he is a Hall of Famer in his own right.
Oh, yeah.
Amazing superstar. I love Dolph Ziggler. There's no question about it. Always, when he come out, there go my boyfriend.
That's literally, yeah.
Love him.
Mama voice in a nutshell.
Oh, my gosh.
Talking about Dolph. Literally.
Everything. He's everything. So that was heartbreaking for me to see this happening or what have you. We're going to miss him in the WWE. I just hope that I hate to see them leave, and go somewhere else, but
it's what's best, honestly.
they have to do what's best for them. And just to elaborate on his accomplishment, he has been he was one of the greatest intercontinental champions, in my opinion.
Dolph was, when I first started watching wrestling, it was like around 2013, 2014. Dolph was my favorite. Like after John Cena, Dolph was my favorite, especially around the time Survivor Series 2014, where he did that amazing performance, helped Team Cena win and dethrone the Authority.
Yes, because he was like by himself, right?
Yeah, put the against 3. Luke Harper, Seth Rollins, and I believe Kane. So he put them down with the help of Sting, because Triple H was cheating, of course. And got the help of Sting, and then Ivan Play's coming in, Top Dollar, Dolph Ziggler, and Mustafa Ali's crazy. Yeah, it was absolutely insane. Ivan Play's it was not even cool.
It's awful.
But anyway, Dolph Ziggler did that amazing performance to get the Authority out of power, and I was happy. Little old me was happy to see that the Authority was gone and that they would never come back to the WWE, because we didn't want them. Now we missed them, but we didn't want them then.
Right, absolutely.
But now we appreciate everything that they did. Yeah, it's just crazy. Dolph and the feud with The Miz around 2016 was awesome for the Intercontinental title. I mean, they put Dolph's career on the line, and Dolph had to win that match, and he did.
He did. Yes.
And that was amazing storyline.
Great. Just greatness. Just greatness. In a nutshell, if you want to wrap it all up, Dolph Ziggler, greatness. Just great. Yeah. I can't say I'm biased because I love him, but at the end of the day, he's an awesome superstar.
He was amazing. And they said that they didn't push him because he was injury prone.
Oh.
And it's like, to me, that's a lot of, that's a bunch of foolishness to me, because anyone could be injury prone.
Yeah.
Anyone can.
Anybody can get hurt,
Right. I understand because he's little. That's what they, feel like, because they don't want to push him because he's smaller than your Drew McIntyre, your Roman Reigns, and your Bobby Lashley.
But nobody's more littler than Rey Mysterio. I mean,
yeah.
Right. So, well. Okay.
Well, I guess Rey came up during a time where I guess that didn't really. It mattered because he still got flack for being little, but it wasn't. Now it's like they don't even push people like that. The little people, like Ali. Yeah. He's bigger than Rey, but still haven't got pushed. So I'm grateful for the fact that Rey even got the push that he got in 06.
Absolutely.
Because nowadays people like that don't get pushed. Look at Kalisto.
Yeah.
Where he at?
Rey's paid his dues, and he's basically made a name, a massive name.
I think Kalisto is in Impact.
That's where he is?
Yeah.
Okay.
With Trinity, which, a great company as well. I like watching Impact on Thursdays.
Yeah.
But, it's just crazy.
Yeah, so this has been interesting. A very disappointing day for the WWE. Unfortunately, a lot of our favorites have been released. So we're just, wishing all of them well in their future endeavors. I'm hoping that it's over, that the releases are over,
I hope so.
I hope so. I hope like that was enough or whatever.
A lot of people think that they're, getting rid of all these talents so they could free up money so they could get CM Punk. I don't know.
Well, I don't know, because they had to accommodate The Rock and John Cena. That in itself could have warranted some of these releases. The Rock by himself coming back Friday or whatever could have warranted some of these releases or whatever, because he's a high stakes individual. Right. So, I mean, that's just my opinion. I don't know. And to have him and Cena.
At the
same time.
Same time.
You know, so who knows? You know, that could be the reason why we're seeing these releases. I don't know, but hard pill to swallow. Elias, Dana Brooke, Dolph Ziggler, Shelton Benjamin. Oh my god!
And I'm surprised they haven't got Cedric. Like, I hope they don't touch him because I feel like he's younger. I feel like they released Shelton because he's up there. He's 48. You know, they feel like, what else does he have left to do? Mm-hmm. To me, he's winning the WWE title, but beggars cannot be choosers.
Right. Absolutely.
That would have been great.
Yeah, to see. Absolutely.
You know, obviously now, because of Roman, nobody's able to win the WWE title. No. Cody can't even do it right now.
Where is Roman?
Not coming back till most likely November.
Oh wow!
For the Saudi show.
Oh wow!
That's when he will defend the title next. Oh, which I believe his next challenger will most likely be AJ.
AJ Styles?
Yeah.
Why? Why do you think that?
Because it was been happening on SmackDown. With the bloodline, AJ and involved with Cena. I think it's gonna be Cena and AJ teaming up at Fastlane against Jimmy and Solo. I think that's the match at Fastlane.
Sounds good.
I just don't get the whole thing with Jimmy. It's like, is he in the bloodline or is he not?
Is he? Is he not? I don't know.
I guess because you never leave the bloodline because you're blood.
Well, Jay's gone.
Well, yeah, Jay, yeah. But he's still a part of it, you know. But because you never leave the bloodline because you're blood.
Right.
So maybe that's what they telling the story of that. He not out of the bloodline because he's still blood.
Right.
You know, so I don't know. It's confusing.
Well, right now he's been brought back by Cody Rhodes.
To Raw.
So he's over there battling and trying to survive, in all honesty, because nobody trusts him.
KO don't trust him. Sammy and Cody the only ones that trust him.
Yeah. So
he's gonna have to earn all these people's trust. I think he will do it. It's gonna take a while.
It's gonna take a long time though.
It's gonna take, especially for Drew.
And KO.
I feel like KO will be light work. It's Drew that I'm concerned about. I really think Drew it would take him a long time.
And then he has the Judgment Day trying to
solicit him
to join them, but he's not going to do it.
He said no on Raw.
Right.
And they attacked him.
But they're not going to stop.
No.
They're not going to stop. They're going to try to keep convincing him. But,
you know,
for all of those individuals that did get released, I just, my heart goes out to each and every one of them. And I wish them the best. And this is not the end all be all. There's other companies out there. There's other, they can push themselves and they can grow.
All Elite Wrestling, New Japan Pro Wrestling, Impact Wrestling. There's the indie circuit. You can go anywhere. And sky's the limit to all of these superstars.
Yep, because they have a name.
I want to see them all make it big.
Absolutely.
And do all good things. And hope maybe one day they will make their way back to WWE.
Yep, maybe they'll make their return.
Just like Cody Rhodes did.
Exactly.
He became a big star elsewhere in Ring of Honor,
he proved himself. Exactly.
And left his baby and came back home.
Absolutely. So it's possible.
As a father, that is not good. That's poor father. I hope Top Dollar and Dolph Ziggler join AEW. Me too. Especially Top Dollar, because I want him and Swerve to reunite. Yeah. And also Dolph and his brother. But we don't have to see him and his brother on screen. Dolph can be a little by himself. Because his status is a little higher.
I love Dolph Ziggler.
But I would love to see Top Dollar and Swerve together.
I mean, Dolph Ziggler going over to AEW will make me watch AEW.
She doesn't like AEW like that. She'll tunes in every now and then. Just to see Chris Jericho.
Just to see Chris Jericho come out. Let's be clear.
But I watch it for everybody. I love AEW.
Yeah, I like to see Chris Jericho come out.
And Grand Slam was last night. Grand Slam was awesome. Awesome show, MJF and Samoa Joe.
And I like to see MJF and
Adam Cole,
Bay. I like to see them too, or whatever.
Right.
So I'm gonna watch it for a few people, but mainly Chris Jericho. And if Dolph goes over there, I am tuning in.
I know.
Tuning in.
I feel like AEW is a good spot for them to go. Mm-hmm. Especially Dana Brooke. I feel like Dana Brooke, the stuff she could do with the women in AEW, Saraya, Britt Baker.
I would love to see her over there.
Can we talk about a former wrestler from AEW getting signed? Jade Cargill getting signed to WWE. Big deal for me because I'm a big Jade Cargill fan. I feel like she has a lot of potential, and I would love to see her in Charlotte. Her and Bianca, of course, everybody want to see that. And her and who else? Her and Raquel.
Oh yeah.
That would be dope.
I want to see her and
Rhea.
Yeah.
Yeah. Her and Nia would be crazy.
And Bailey. So.
Her and Nia, look at that.
Oh my.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of potential there.
I just don't want her to put her booty in her face.
Oh my god.
And then slap her.
Oh my god.
Because Nia,
that's what she does.
Nia does the stink face too sometimes.
Yeah. Well, it's falling on their chest and then slapping them in the face.
Yeah, it's like what is that? What is that?
First of all, did you just break their chest?
Their ribs?
Their ribs?
I know. It's crazy.
It's crazy.
I love the Nia return to wreck everyone and leave. That's exactly what she do every week so far. Wreck everyone and leave. Mm-hmm. Especially this Monday. She took out everybody. I'm loving it. People don't like Nia. I love Nia.
That's that Samoan family.
Right. She
might as well join the bloodline.
She should.
Might as well. She is part of the family. So, So.
I definitely disappointed about the releases, but I feel like there is other options.
They had the picture of Tamina and who was the other one? It's in Natalia, right?
Yeah.
So much protect them at all.
Yeah, pray for them and protect them. Tamina ain't going nowhere.
I don't think Natalia's going anywhere.
Natalia ain't going nowhere either.
Yeah.
I feel like Tamina is like their ultimate jobber that they keep forever. Mm-hmm. Like
she's
literally.
Solid, yeah.
She's very good to me in the ring. I remember seeing Tamina live at the SmackDown Live event in 2017. Yeah,
she's great.
Seeing her live, she did the her dad's splash. She's great overall in the ring. And that's really why I feel like she doesn't get pushed because of her dad and everything he did.
Superfly, right?
Yeah, which is not right. Sneaker. But they punish you because of your parents and who your parents were, and your parents didn't do the right things at all times. And because look at Natalia, like I don't know what Jim Neidhart did. I don't think he did anything. But the Hart family in itself is very controversial in the WWE.
Yeah.
Everything that happened with Owen Hart, everything that happened with Bret Hart, Vince screwing Bret, like it's just very controversial family. They're probably the best wrestling family in the world. Like I loved, the match they had in your house, the Hart family versus Team Stone Cold. That's like off topic. But yeah, I don't know. I think Natalia and Tamina are safe. I think Johnny and Candice need to stay because, for one, Johnny needs to reunite with Tommaso Ciampa. And they said he's expected to be on TV after Fastlane, which is great. I feel like
that'd be awesome.
That'd be awesome. I want to see them take the titles from Judgment Day.
Oh yeah, that'd be great.
I feel like Karrion Kross needs to get something. Like he needs something. Triple H clearly has done nothing with him, other than the Drew McIntyre feud and the AJ Styles feud. This man has done nothing. And it's sad because he's very talented.
Yeah, he's very talented. What would you like to see done?
I would love to see Karrion Kross booked like a monster, like a dangerous monster, like he was in NXT. Take out everybody, actually win his matches, and then I would like for him to go after a championship, whether it's Rey Mysterio's United States title or it's Roman Reigns. I always wanted to see him and Roman. That was the match that they planted the seeds for when he returned. But that never happened. So,
as far as him, you see him basically being in the championship
picture? Yeah. He was NXT champion. I feel like he could go toe to toe with Roman. I don't know if he would win, but I feel like he would.
That could be a good
match. That would be a great, awesome match.
That would be a good feud.
You can even do him and Seth. Bring him over to Raw.
Yeah.
There's a lot of you can do.
With Karen.
They not thinking. There's a lot. Bring some people over from SmackDown over to Raw. So that's what you need to do. Bring some people from SmackDown to Raw, because Raw is not lacking, but they just don't have enough challenges for Seth.
Right.
Between the Judgment Day, they're not really going after Seth anymore. They need to stay away. I'm sick of seeing Judgment Day and KO and Sammy on my screen every week. And the Cody stuff too with Judgment Day. I'm sick of it. Find something else for Judgment Day to do. Put them in a feud with Imperium if you have to.
Right.
I don't care. I don't have Dominic get chopped left and right by Gunther. Like, it does not matter. But do something else with Judgment Day. They need more tag teams to go after.
Yeah.
Stop going after KO and Sammy and Cody and Seth.
The Viking Raiders.
I'm sick of it.
They can go after, because Viking Raiders is on Raw, right?
Yeah.
Viking Raiders.
They could even went after Drew and Riddle.
Yeah.
But Riddle not on TV currently, but that's what they could have done. The New Day.
New Day. But New Day has been injured.
Right. Xavier's now hurt, I think.
And who else? There's another.
He was just on TV.
Right, exactly.
Wednesday. Ollie was just on TV. NXT. We're watching NXT and he was just on TV.
Right.
Literally talking. So it's like, what went wrong?
What happened?
This man was going to have a match at the pay-per-view.
Right. Something.
It's one thing if they kept him off TV. That makes no sense.
Do you think The Miz is going to SmackDown for a trade?
Honestly, Ivan Place, I don't think so. I think he's always going to be on Raw because of the simple fact that he's a Raw guy. I would love to see him go to SmackDown, but SmackDown already have a lot of people, and I feel like they need to bring some people from SmackDown from Raw. But I understand what you're saying because SmackDown is going to get somebody from Raw because of the trade of Jey Uso, but I just don't know who. We don't know
and
who.
he's feuding with LA Knight right now.
Yeah. Right. Which I feel like that should be over.
I don't think so. I love them. I love both of them, so I'm so biased.
What else is there to do, though, with them?
I don't know, but I love them.
So, I mean, what else is there to do?
I mean, they need to argue some more.
They need to argue some more.
Yeah, they need to argue some more. I love them. Both of them. I love them. I think that LA Knight, both of them have their own charisma or what have you. LA Knight is not on the Miz's level yet or what have you.
What?
And I say that because of everything the Miz have done.
The Miz?
In his career. The Miz is a Grand Slam champion.
A 2-time Grand Slam.
Thank you. So,
but the Miz,
you gotta give him his due. He give him his props.
Yes. LA Knight isn't.
Exactly. Let's be clear.
I agree.
He is headed in that direction. He's on his way. He's well on his way, but he's not. Yeah, he's not. He's not there yet. I mean, so. But the challenge and the, their mic game, both of them have great mic game. And they both, are well as far as on the mic. So, and just as good in the ring. So, I feel like there's some more proving to do. They can definitely go a little longer.
Definitely.
Their feud can go a little longer. I can stand it.
I mean, personally, I think it should be done. Have LA Knight move on to something else. Mm-hmm. Have The Miz move on to something else. I feel like Miz should be going after Gunther.
Mm.
That'd be a great match for the Intercontinental title, and that's the title he's iconic with.
Yeah.
And that's a title that he's goated.
Yeah.
You know, he's won that title.
Yeah.
I believe 7 times.
Between him and Dolph Ziggler, I loved them as Intercontinental champions.
Right.
They are the Intercontinental champions. Yeah, I could see that because where Gunther have pretty much
be done with Chad Gable, which I thought is Chad Gable's pushed over because he lost to Bronson Reed on this past week on Raw. So it's like, what's going on with that now?
I don't know.
I feel like Chad Gable should take the title off of Gunther.
I thought that's what was going to happen, but I guess they want him to be the champion a little longer. And who his next opponent is we don't know.
Even know. I can't even tell you.
I don't know.
Oh, I know. Tommaso Ciampa.
Oh.
That's he teased it on Raw. That's exactly who his next opponent is.
Okay.
He's challenging Gunther, yeah.
So that'll be good.
That'd be a great match.
That'd be great.
They running it back from NXT.
That'll be great, and I would like to see him. So you think he'll take the championship off of Gunther?
I think he could.
Gunther?
I just don't think they're gonna let him do it. I think he could though.
Okay.
He very well could. I would love to see that.
Mm.
To see Tommaso Ciampa reign as champion. And then have Johnny come back and be that jealous friend and feud with him for the title.
Oh, wow.
Or not. Or you could have Tommaso Ciampa lose and have Johnny still come back.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, they team up. So, I don't know. I honestly don't know. But I feel like, yeah, LA Knight needs to do something different. Miz needs to do something different.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm.
Raw needs to see some change. Because it's the same thing every week, sort of. Like, we need something different. Just like you get something different on NXT every week.
Every week.
Like, I don't even know about SmackDown.
But
NXT.
But who's in charge of NXT?
HB Shizzle.
Absolutely.
Shawn Michaels.
Absolutely. And he knows what he is doing. So,
especially more than Hunter. I don't know.
Well,
I mean, Hunter's great, but I feel like they need to be a duo. They need to be together, running both Raw, SmackDown, and NXT. Because
HBK doing his thing on NXT.
Yeah,
absolutely.
NXT probably is my favorite show to watch the whole week.
Absolutely, because he is definitely doing his thing.
Who you think will face Roman Reigns at Wrestle? That's a very great question, Ivan Plays. Honestly, my opinion, Cody Rhodes. I feel like as much as I want to see The Rock, and Mama Voice knows how much I want to see The Rock come back and face Roman. I've been saying it for a long time. But it's so important that Cody Rhodes finishes the story that he's been building since he came back at WrestleMania 38.
But I feel like that story going to be on hold. I really feel like, I don't know what they getting ready to do with The Rock. I don't know what they getting ready to do with him. But he's back.
And plus the strike that's going on Hollywood, I think The Rock will be free till WrestleMania 40. Because the strike. Yeah. They will be free. They will be free and free. They won't have nothing to do. They're available. So, honestly, I feel like they'll go ahead and do Roman and... I don't see why they can't do Roman and Cody night 1. And then Roman and Rock night 2.
That's good.
But Roman would have to be okay with working double duty.
Right.
You know, but I guess, you know, that's what I feel like they should do.
That's what I like.
Or have Roman face Cody at Royal Rumble and have Cody win. But I don't feel like that's a big enough show to have it on. Royal Rumble is the big 4, so it's big to do it. I feel like they should go that route and then have someone win the Rumble and then challenge Cody. Whoever wins the Rumble challenges Cody for the titles at Mania. I don't feel like Roman and Rock needs the titles. It don't. It just needs to show and prove who's the best out of those two. And who is the tribal chief.
Yeah,
who is the tribal chief.
It could be a bloodline thing.
It could be a bloodline thing for real.
For Rock. Yep.
It don't need to be
a championship. Match. That's true.
Not at all.
That's true. Because that's family business.
Yeah.
He might be, back in store to, handle family business. Yeah. So we'll see. That's good.
I feel like that should be definitely what they do. Have Roman drop the titles. Because he could lose the titles any day now. Because he's reached 1,000 days. What else is there to do with him in these titles? Nothing. Yeah. What's next for the Bloodline story? Nothing other than The Rock. I think we've seen everything there is to see. I don't know.
Well, we haven't seen Jimmy versus Jay.
That most likely happened at 40. But see, that's not something that's happening right now because Jay's on Raw. Mm-hmm. What's happening on SmackDown is literally nothing right now because of Roman not being there. Mm-hmm. They're feuding with John and AJ right now. So, I don't know. They need to bring Roman in tomorrow, at least. Mm-hmm. At least. I doubt. I don't think so, though. John Cena is there, so I don't feel like they're going to pay John Cena and Roman at the same time. So. I don't know.
Well, SmackDown's tomorrow. We'll see.
We'll see.
What's happening.
For real. Because, I don't know. I think it's going to be Rey and Santos versus Street Profits tomorrow on SmackDown, which is going to be great.
But then he's basically agreed to a match.
Yeah, but they're teaming up.
So when will they have that match against each other for the championship?
That match will most likely happen at Fastlane.
Okay.
I believe.
So he's going to give him the opportunity to. That's awesome. Just hope that. Well, you already know.
Santos wins though.
Well, you already know what's his face, A-Town Down may interfere or whatever.
I'm sick of him. I want him.
He wants his championship back.
I want him to go back to Raw. I'm sick of him.
Austin Theory?
I'm so sick of Austin Theory. Like he's doing his job correctly because I don't like him.
Well, yeah. I don't like him either, but yeah, I don't want him
talking about it's Austin Theory. Like, no, it's not. I didn't come to see you. I didn't even tune in to see your face. Don't want to see your face. You could go right back to Raw.
Well, we don't want him over there. So
you don't. I don't.
I don't want him on Raw. That's my show. And SmackDown, your show.
It is what it is. It is. Take one for the team.
Take one for the team?
Yeah.
Send him back to NXT then.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Or just send him to AEW. I don't know.
Oh, completely just out of WWE altogether? Good grief. He's the up-and-coming future superstar.
I don't care nothing about that.
He's the next.
I don't care nothing about that.
He's the next big thing. He's the next big thing.
In my eyes, he's not.
He's not? You don't think so? You don't think he's the next John Cena?
Heck to the no.
Oh, well.
There will never be a next John Cena. Because John Cena is John Cena.
Agreed.
And he can't see him. So.
Agreed.
He can because he's on SmackDown with him. He actually can see him if he wants to. But no, he doesn't want to see John Cena. If he would literally go over and talk to John Cena, he would see him. But yeah, we're definitely disappointed by the releases that have occurred today. It's very unfortunate. The wrestlers who lost their jobs. Yeah. I feel like it was unfair to a lot of them, especially Ali. Ali of all of them were unfair because Ali had a big match coming up and they just fired him.
No, it's just like you said earlier, he begged and begged and begged for his release. They wouldn't give it to him. And then once he's now in a championship picture or had a match coming up, somehow something went wrong. Like you said, just last night was on NXT talking about his big match most likely.
Right.
And release today.
Yeah.
Here today, gone tomorrow.
Literally.
No one made that decision.
Like that was last night too.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, no, it was Tuesday. Still, it's just like, wow.
And what the pay-per-view is coming on the 30th,
September
right?
30th. Yep. No Mercy. It's crazy, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
But honestly, I hope they're done with the releases.
Hope so. Hope this is it.
Yeah, we'll let you guys know if we see or hear anything else. But you know, we will miss all the wrestlers that got released. Hope to see them do bigger and better things in the future. But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed this live stream. It's our first live stream together. To doing like talking about wrestling and all that.
Awesome.
Hope we could do this more often because I like doing it. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed this live, make sure you like and subscribe for more live streams, and make sure you go subscribe to Mama Voice. And this has been Young Voice and
Mama Voice.
And we'll see y'all in the next live
video.
stream. Peace out.